Oh my gosh, it's the same day I just filmed the last episode and I can't wait to jump back into this. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are playing more of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, we left off and I just saved Hans Capon, right? We just saved Hans and the other guy as well. I can't remember his name, that got 90'd, right, the French man. Just saved him as well. Then we met Hanish, Radzig, we bumped into them on the road. Hans has gone off with them, and in terms of main quests, there's still 2 to do. There's the Devil's Bandit stuff, the Devil's Den stuff, and then there's also this stuff, which is still in Gutenberg, to go to the town hall to see what Sigismund has to announce. Now, apart from that, outside of the main missions, there's some side stuff to do. So we're going to jump in and sort of see where it takes us. I want to do the Devil's Den stuff first, I think, and then go from there. Welcome back. Make sure you get your drinks and your snacks. Let's get immersed, man. Let's do it. Okay, so we left off, didn't we, in Rosa's bedroom, right? We just helped write the story. That was an awesome little activity, that was. That was great.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Right, okay. This is a beautiful soundtrack. Let's get down here. Down and out. Hello, Mark.
They had 2 collections just like it already.
Mark.
There are steel
Mark.
holes in the wall.
Come here. That's true. But what good are fortifications you can't defend?
I'll tell you.
So this is what we're going to do.
Fucking good at all.
Finally, I'm going to do something that has been needed for a long time. I'm going straight to an alchemy bench, and I'm going to make a load of Savior Schnapps. I'm going to do 2 loads of Savior Schnapps, so that's like 12 Savior Schnapps. That's the first initial thing on my mind, is to go and do that.
I'm not giving you a thing.
Don't fuck with me, you whore son.
I'm broke anyway, so fuck it.
He's got nothing to lose.
Have the coin? All right, bastard. Come on then. I'll show you.
Oh, shit! I wasn't involved, I wasn't involved. I wasn't involved. Don't get me involved, I was just looking. I was just looking, bro. I was just looking, bro. Sorry, guys. 2 secs. There we go. Right. Let me, look. Where is this again? Where is that on the map? I'm walking around Gutenberg like it's a tiny little village and I find my way. It's here. It's down this way. Okay, so... Oh, gosh, this game is so beautiful, man.
Did you hear? That dirt is down.
Right. Here we go. Isn't it in this bit? Oh, is it in this bit? Sorry. This door? Nope. This door? There we go. Get a torch on. I'm allowed in here, bro. I'm allowed in here. Leave me alone. Right. Get over here. Let's just read this. I must have enough ingredients to do it. Yeah, of course we do. So I need wine, handful of nettles, and 2 belladonna. Right. The wine. Yep, pour that bad boy in there. In goes the wine. What the fuck? If you reset all the ingredients, what you lose will be got. Well, it's not showing anything! Add the nettle to the cauldron and let it boil for 2 turns. Was it 1 nettle or 2? Yeah, no. Oh, there we go. There you go, it's alright now. Turn the sandglass for 2 turns. Okay. Not a problem. One of my favourite things to do, man, is doing all of this. It's just so good. I need to do more of the blacksmith stuff. Obviously, there's some quests to do blacksmith stuff now, so that's interesting. We will go check that out. Seen some really lovely comments as well from you guys on the recent videos, and I really appreciate that. Just about me going off and doing, appreciating me going off and just doing like everything the game has to offer. So I appreciate the kind comments. I appreciate all the support on the channel, man. It genuinely means so much to me. Add the belladonna to the cauldron and boil for 1 turn. Yes. I should really try out doing the other ones. I just haven't really, but it would be interesting just to do some more. But I don't really use much else. I do, but what I would say with this game is the alchemy is better than the first. Like, it's just improved upon. But I would say it's easier to find stuff. It's much easier to find the potions, apart from Saviour Schnapps. And even then, I've found a few, but it's much easier to find certain things. Look, that's 5 made.
Next
So
time
now,
I should use fresh herbs.
oh, relax, bro, relax. We're about to prepare some more Saviour Schnapps. That's what we're about to do. So, let's add the nettle to the cauldron. No. Return it. That's awesome! Didn't even know you could do that. That's cool. There we go. Right, 1 nettle, boil for 2 turns. Nice work. Spin that round. Nice. That's more like it. It's just something about the design of these alchemy benches, and I love these candles, man, like this. I think they're so cool. Like the candles, where the look and design of the candles, where the wax is melting off the side, and it's just, oh, it's just so cool. Greetings, mate. If you're talking to me, I don't know if you're talking to me, but I'm currently busy doing this, so I can't speak right now. Dry belladonna. Dry belladonna. Yeah. And let's grind the belladonna. There we go. I can't go over how good that looks. Look how real that looks. Oh my gosh. Genuinely, the fact that I'm like a couple of months into this game, that's crazy for me to think about. That is actually ridiculous. 3 months into this game. Oh fuck. I might have fucked this. Let it get to this point. Might be alright, might be alright. The fact I'm pretty much, was it Feb 18th it came out? When did this come out now? I can't even remember. There you go, there's another 5. Done.
It's a shame I didn't collect fresh herbs.
H, it's fine. The main thing is we've got more than enough. Right. Now we've done that, let's go over to the Devil's Den. Because the Devil's Den is where we're going to have everything we could possibly need to do this main mission. This is going to take a long time getting to Devil's Den. It's going to take a long time. Haven't done. It's not often we do these big fast travels. Flee from the encounter. So there's yeah, more. I knew there'd be more submissions coming up, just in it because I'd seen that one. There's that one that we haven't done that was on like a was in the actual game showcase, and I've still not seen that. So I know there's one.
How do they pour the beer on the table? Good.
This is a cool tavern, man. Hello there, mate. Do you know what, as a matter of fact, could I have a cooked chicken? Could I have 5 of them?
Thank you, and take care.
Good day to you.
Mart, come here.
Here, Matt.
It's been so long since I... Do you know what, we should probably knock down these. Mart, have a sausage. I'm going to give him a couple of bits, because he's been such a good boy. Mart, come here.
What I have for you.
Have a cooked chicken as well. Look, have that, boy. Oh, look at that. Gone, just like that. Right, let's go talk to this person. So I mean, I start forgetting the names. That's what I know. I know I've got to start doing a main mission, man. It's getting a bit silly now. I actually can't remember the names of anyone. Oh, you're outside, aren't you? Hang on.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
There you go. Oh no, it's Ziska.
All right,
Good.
here it is.
Everything's fine.
God willing, nothing will go arse up.
Where's Thingy? the guy I've got to talk to. Is it Kubienka? Tell me about the people in your gang.
You said you were going to tell me more about the Devil's former band.
Has the last Liechtenstein surfaced yet?
Gosh,
I'm here,
I'm
aren't
nearly
I?
forgetting about
Anyway.
Kubienka.
Only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janos, and Eder survived. I only know where to find Bahuta, and maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Start with Bahuta. We can forget about Matthew.
I already found Matthew. We can forget about him.
Why?
It seems he's taken a liking to robbing and has his own band now. They tried to get me too.
Oh, I told you he was a fucker. Too bad. He could have come in handy. He was good at his trade.
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Okay, where can I find Bahuta?
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Did you talk to him?
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
I'll try to talk to Bahuta.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him.
Well-
It was Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
About Bahuta? That's what I need to know. What about the rest of your gang?
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Yeah, let's
Of
just see how many we
course.
can get.
That leaves Janos, Ada, and Raniak. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about them.
Can you tell me about Ada?
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. Oh, he's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Where could he be?
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
Right, okay. How can I communicate
How am I
with her?
supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak a word of Polish.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
That's what I need to hear. Okay, tell me more about Raniak.
Tell me more about this Raniak.
Raniak has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell you, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Where can I
Do
find
you
him?
have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Did you see him after the devil was captured?
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Okay. About Raniak, about Ada. Tell me about
Tell me
Janos.
about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
How can I recognize
How
him?
can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way. Where you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
Janos sounds like a good
I'm
man.
already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Janos, why?
I like good food. I like to have a good drink. I just love life. I love that. I just love life.
Love life like he does. No one knows when the Lord will call him. So why waste time?
As you say, you never know what day will be your last. And that is especially true among us.
That's all I need to know. I'll go and look for them.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us. Good luck!
Okay. So we probably should have done this from the start, right? Because now we have the whole
I
gang.
apologise.
You're all right. Now we have the whole gang here on the map. Look at that. So now it's only going to show the one at the moment. In Grund, you say? Gosh, I'm so lazy, man. Look at this. I could have easily just rode here.
You silly doggy.
You silly doggy. Okay. Through. Oh, run here. Come on. We've been here before. We went here when we had to escort the ladies, right, to the new bathhouses in Kuttenberg. Oh, it's the shoe here. It is. Alright, here we go.
Praise be
Bahuta.
Jesus Christ.
Now and forever.
Excuse me. Are you Bahuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
I don't need to right any wrongs. The devil sent me to see if you would rejoin his band.
He is free, and he still hasn't learned. Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back to that life.
Do you know anything about the members of his band?
I'd like to find the rest of the devil's pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Raniek. It has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want?
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always.
He still hasn't quit playing.
Raniek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
That fella will never learn, and he's already lost everything. He won a really nice bow once, and he's had nothing but bad luck ever since.
Where's Raniek now?
You know where I could find him now?
Last time he told me he had a game arranged in Pshitoki. Maybe he's still there.
Right.
Thanks. Hopefully I'll find him there.
Why don't you want to go back?
Why don't you want to go back?
I want to reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you anyway.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
We can pray.
We can. Though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its sins. Look at me. I used to kill, drink, spend nights with whores. But I learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Žižka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's Den, I'll tell you all about it over a beer.
Nice try, lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it. What do you think of the devil anyway?
I trust this guy, he knows him. Actually, I don't know him, I don't trust him.
Just as I thought.
I didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here. At my brother's grave.
Didn't give me enough time. Is that your brother's grave?
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubyanka told me about you both.
Aye. We were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than I had known before then. Together with my brother, I buried my past here and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Why do you want to do good?
Why did you decide to leave everything behind and start a new life here?
Because of my brother. I was with him in his last moments. He was completely overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led, and everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
Don't you want to help the devil?
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him.
Let's think. I was hoping I would convince you that won't help him. That's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him. I was hoping I would convince you.
Too bad. I was hoping I could convince you. So was the devil.
I thought you said you wanted to pray for the devil.
We'll say a prayer, all right?
Oh. Aye, all right. Let's pray for him together then.
Yes, that would be best. Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and repeat after me. Pater Noster, qui is in careless, sanctify cater, or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous to her, seek it, inhale it, enter it. Your turn now.
You said far too much, didn't you? You're saying it all wrong.
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this.
Go on, H.
Pater Noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum. Adveniat
Oh my
regnum
gosh,
tuum.
listen to him!
Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra.
All right, I know the rest. Panem most room. Quote, idi.
Got idiots. Finish the Bahota.
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris.
Oh,
et
H.
ne nos inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo.
Let's go.
Amen. I know it too. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
I'm not going to try and... No, I'm not gonna, do you know what? Respect to him. Respect to him. He's repenting for his sins, right? He wants to, you know, do better than what he'd done at the gang. I can't argue against that. How can I argue against that? I'm not going to make him feel bad for, you know, rejoining the gang. Like, look, it is what it is. I can't go against that, man. I just can't go against that. Like, sometimes you've got to respect it. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Let's just, yeah, repair them. Nice. I've got to, you know, respect that one a little bit, to be honest. Look, over here. Oh, over here. That's alright. It's not too bad. I really like the dialogue and how simple it is. I feel like the main missions are, I mean, these are going to be a bit of a brisk walk for me, purely on the basis of we've done so much. Like, I've done so much in the game that this is just nothing. It feels like nothing. It just feels so easy. All of this stuff on the main quest, it does feel very, you know, easy to do. It doesn't feel difficult at all. It feels very simple. Here we go. Been a while since I've been here. My gosh, it's been a while since I've been here. I actually really love this area. I think it's cool. I love this location.
God bless.
Right.
Good doggy. Good.
So, you'll be down here, won't you?
Careful.
You.
Was wünschst du?
I'm looking for Ranyek, an archer.
I'm looking for someone. His name is Ranyek, and he carries a nice bow.
That means nothing to me.
What do you
And he
mean?
plays dice. A lot.
Ja, jetzt weiß ich's. Gestern hat sich völlig betrunken. Yesterday with some Pole. They were causing a ruckus until the morning, and I'm still feeling sick.
Who was the drunk Pole?
This drunk Pole, was his name Adder, by any chance?
Ja, Adder. They say there's a whole Geschichte behind it.
Aye, I know it. I'd like to know where he is now.
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
Oh, let me. Oh. Just move him, get more comfortable. Why should I ask her? Where does the butcher and his wife live? Why should I ask her?
Why should I ask the butcher's wife?
Well, why do you think?
What does that have to do with Adder?
Do I have to make you say it? How does this concern Adder?
It's just some village clutch.
Look, I've heard a lot about Adder. If he was sticking it where he shouldn't have, I'd rather know before some cuckold comes at me with a pitchfork.
Knowing our butcher, you're not far from the truth, glaub mir. Letzte Nacht, Adder suddenly disappeared, just at the same time as the butcher's wife, Eve, did.
She left alone at night.
Leider ja. Her man passed out on the table right there in the inn. What else could she do?
Oh.
So Adder took the opportunity.
Natürlich.
So where is the local butcher's?
That's mad.
Go to the village from here. The butcher's Grundstück is the very last one.
I'll go see the butcher's wife.
I'll go to see her. Maybe she knows something.
You should be careful. The butcher does not like seeing other men around his Eve.
About the butcher's wife? No. Alright, where can I find Ranyek?
Where can I find this Ranyek?
Try asking the man who paid for his losses yesterday.
Was he broke?
He lost a small fortune here yesterday. It looked like he was going to get a nice beating because he lost more than he had. But a bunch of Kerle from Bilani, who also came to play, lent him some coin. I reckon they felt sorry for him.
Where can I find the players from Billany?
And do you know where I could find these men from Billany?
In Bellany, I reckon.
That is some really priceless advice.
Thank you for this priceless advice.
Tut mir leid. My head is still ringing like a bell after last night. If I were you, I would ask the Bellani innkeeper. With luck, you will run into them right there.
Right. Why would they pay for Ranyek?
Why would they pay for Ranyek? Did they know each other?
I do not think so. Maybe they just felt sorry for him. They played a lot themselves. But you could see that Ranyek just could not stop.
Alright. About Ranyek. Where can I find the... No, he doesn't know.
I'll be on my way. And thank you.
Nichts zu danken.
Okay, so... Let's... Yazhik of Hol Havi. Oh, man. It's interesting seeing these people. So, we've got to go to... I don't have a bed here, do I? I should probably... Oh, it's only down there, though. Billini's only down there. Is that a quest tipster? It is indeed. Perfect. This is the one I was talking about. Of course I want to go to Billini. What sort of question is that? Get me straight over to Billini. Fast travelling as always. It seems to be becoming more and more regular. I don't like it. I need to relax a little bit. Right, one of you's Baker.
Good evening, my friend. What do you need?
I don't know, you tell me. I'm looking for work.
Do you need help with anything? I'm looking for work.
I don't. But if you're not afraid of hard labour, try asking at the mill. The miller always needs help. Anyway, old Marchal's got other things to grind besides flour at the moment.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Rumour has it some strumpet shacked up with him, and we haven't seen hide nor hair of him since.
Keeping his nose to a different grindstone, then?
You could say that. As they say, if you want to see an old man act the fool, give him a young woman.
How do I get to the mill?
Head southwest till you reach the river. Then follow it upstream. It's a huge mill in the middle of nowhere. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
Right, well that's a new activity that should be on the map now. We've been here. This is the place again. It's the same place that we had all the fight. We had the fight with the guys at the mill. They were all dead, and we had to fight all those guys. And oh my gosh, I know that place well. Okay. Well, let's go over here. Let's continue our mission. Eat some food right now. Oh my gosh, man. Jeez Louise. How are we so... Look. Have some of that. Be a little bit careful. Maybe have one smoked sausage. Thought I might go over a little bit. Doesn't matter. Let's get in here. Right. Do we... Let's talk now. Let's talk now. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Jesus Christ.
You played dice with Ranyek?
Were you the ones who played dice with Ranyek in Pshitaki? Do you know anything about him?
You know Ranyek? Then you must have a drink with us. A friend of Ranyek's is a friend of ours.
I'd love to.
I won't say no to that. Give it here.
That's what I like to hear. Here you go. Bottoms up.
Ah, that really hit the spot. So what about Ranyek? Do you know where he's gone?
We can take you to him right now, if you want.
Lead the way.
Lead the way then.
Come on, Ranyek's waiting.
I bet they're going to try and... Oh, they're going to try and ambush me or something. How many? Let's just see. What are we up against? 1, 2... Are you a third? You are indeed a third. Dice Tonda, Dice Pepper, and who are you? Dice's Denner. Go on, go on. Be careful now.
Hey, do you want to see him or not?
I'm coming.
Come in. So where is he? What? Where is he? I don't get it. What happened to him?
We met this Ranyek in Pshitoki. We even lent him money when he had nothing to play with. He swore he'd pay us back. Then we met here and played some more. Ranyek kept losing, but he didn't know when to stop.
What did he do to him?
Nothing at all. That bastard brought it on himself. When it was clear he had no way to pay us back, We started watching him to make sure he couldn't run away. He started whining about having to go take a dump. We didn't want to watch him shit himself, so we let him go and said we'd wait outside the shithouse. But the bastard got the idea to flee the other way.
You mean through...
Aye, by crawling through shit. But I reckon it was deeper than he thought. And he never came out.
Oh, gosh. Why didn't you just say... I'm sorry to hear that.
That's shit. I'm sorry to hear it.
Pardon the pun.
Shit more like. But if you don't pay us what your friend Runyek owed, you'll be even more sorry.
He wasn't my friend.
He was no friend of mine. I just needed to find him.
Then you're out of luck. Because we won't let you leave without paying. Either you give us your money, or you'll have to pull that poor wretch out. What do you choose?
I'm not going to give him any money, man. I'll pull Ranyek out. I didn't even know Ranyek. How much do you want? Forget it. So I've seen in the PlayStation Showcase, when we reacted to it, we saw someone go in, they went in and found him. I didn't even know Ranyek. Shall we try doing that? Shall we try it? I'd rather beat you up. I'll pull Ranyek out. How much do you want? I'll pull Ranyek out. Oh, gosh. Are we seriously going to do that? Or do I try? I didn't even know Ranyek. Let's try to do something different, because we know what happens if we do it the other way.
I really had nothing to do with him. Hell, I don't even know what he looks like.
Well, he won't be much of a looker now. Why were you looking for him anyway?
Because he owed me too. And he evaded me. Several times, in fact. Until he finally found his end here.
Really? Why didn't you just say so?
I don't know you people. You could have warned him, and I'd have had to chase him halfway across the county again.
I'm sorry. And I'm sorry for lashing out at you like that. But you get it, right?
All's good. But I'm also pissed off I won't get anything out of him anymore.
Well, he had a really nice bow, and we didn't find it anywhere, so he probably has it on him. If it's worth it to you, maybe you could sell it for a good price.
Oh, I've got to go in here then and get the bow. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yuck. Yeah. Oh, God. What have I done to deserve this? What the Kurvan? Something's moving over there.
Mutt, get out of here. Mutt, get out of here. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's a good thing Capon can't see me right now. What the fuck is swimming in here?
Oh gosh.
Oh God, it's hairy. Do I really have to do this?
Where is this person?
Ugh, it won't ever wash away.
It's got to be around here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh God. What have I done to deserve this?
Where, man?
What the fuck is swimming in here? I better not forget about that council assembly. Ugh, this is disgusting.
What?
Oh, good. That must be him. Oh, finally.
Oh gosh. Poor guy. Raniak's bow, yeah, we'll take it. Oh, gosh. Alright, bring the bow to the dice players. Okay. Bring the bow to the dice players.
All right, fellas. That's it for
I
today.
apologise.
Where were they? Up here. Dice of pepper.
Not another step. God, what a step. So, did you find him?
I did.
And the bow?
Here it is.
There it is. Probably got wet in there, but once it's dried and waxed, it could work again.
And even if it doesn't, I'll be happy if it just stops stinking. I'll sell it to some moron and call it a day.
Are we even?
Aye. But if you ever feel
I didn't
like
actually
a
need to
game
give
of
it to him.
dice, you know where to find us. But for the love of God,
Just thought, why not?
take a bath first.
I just thought, why not? You know what? Let's just bury Raniak. Look what becomes available to you. Bury Raniak. Where is? Okay. Where? Oh, there we go. Just right. Okay. There's a quick option. Okay. Oh, well done, Henry. It was the right thing to do. Well done, mate. So, I'm a little bit worried now because it's already telling me to go and see what this is about. Look. Find out how to get Vavik. Oh, God. I'm worried I'm missing... I'm worried I've got to do this at a certain time. Doesn't say, though. I'll be annoyed if it is, because it doesn't say that. Does it? Doesn't say that at all. But where am I? What? Oh my gosh, I'm... Okay. I'm literally right by thingy. I feel like we need to cut off and quickly find out how to get to the city council from Mint Master Vavik. Is there a certain time you've got to do this? Oh my god, yeah, I think I've actually got to do it at a certain time. Shit, okay. I think I've actually got to do it at a certain point. I don't think I have like a specific amount of time. I think I have to go and just do it. So let's just quickly steer off.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
I better go and find out what I can do.
What's going on?
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the city council assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Sigismund is not my king. I'd like to see the king.
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king.
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
I want to know what Sigismund wants in the council. None of your business. I want to present myself highly to society. None of your business.
That's none of your concern.
Oh, really? Then about face and go back where you came from.
Threaten him.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. and that will be the end of our business together.
How about a few groschen? Deal.
All right. That seems like a fair deal.
You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
What's his name?
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What do I need for the job?
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find this boy?
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
How do I get him to cooperate?
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Right. See, I think I've got to get on this. Obtain the king's waiter certificate. Obtain the king's waiter's clothes. We got to get on this one. We don't have much time. We really don't have much time. So, obtain the king's waiter service. Obtain, and then this one is obtain the king's waiter clothes. So let's go. Let's go over to the first bit. To be honest, it's quite early as well. So. It's quite early, it's quite late, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do all of this.
You're the kind master, ain't you?
Look here, bitch. The Lord won't protect us.
Let's see what we can do. Hopefully, it's not going to be too difficult. No, at the moment I can barely see anything. What, in here somewhere? Right, here we go. It's going to be somewhere over here, but I'm not going to... It'll be over by the tailor, won't it? On the other side, on the other side. Mark, down. This is the tailor stuff. All I can think is save, yes, yes. Just do a random save there. And then wait till like 7 in the morning. It's a bit of an awkward one, really. I'm in a bit of an awkward position with this one because I don't know if I'm against the time or not. It has happened before where I've been against the time, but there was a warning for it. So like with the bell with Hans, right? And Hans is going to get killed and you've got to do it in a certain amount of time and there's a bell that's ringing, letting you know. Talk to you, talk to Trader.
You silly doggy. Good day to you.
Trade?
What do you have for sale?
It's not going to be here, is it? So how am I supposed to do it? Maybe I do have to go and just... Okay, maybe I do have to...
Nothing suits your fancy, eh?
No, I'm just... The king's waiter's clothes.
Die Red broadcloth, beautiful colours, striped back.
King's Waiter's clothes. You're not going to have them here, are you? Do you know what? Let's load up this quickly. Honestly, man, I need to get a haircut. Right, let's try. This is going to be difficult, though, but it's saying it's not here. Right, no, maybe it's not that. Joe, could we look, please, at this from Franta Coulodan? Right. My gosh, man. Right. Franca something. Franca.
We're now open. Good morning. Come and have a look. Fresh goods here.
Not you.
A blessed...
Franca?
What will it be?
Ah, I heard you sewed clothes for Franta Cooldown.
I hear one Franta Cooldown is supposed to come and pick up new clothes
Franta
from you.
Cooldown.
Aye, the finest. I spent the best part of 2 weeks working on them, and damn near left my fingers on them as buttons. But it was worth it. With clothes like that, he wouldn't be ashamed to stand before the king himself.
As it happens, you hit the nail on the head.
Would you sell the clothes to me?
Would you sell those clothes to me?
For a start, I doubt they'd suit you. And besides, how would it look if I sold ordered goods to some stranger off the street?
2,000. Oh my gosh.
I want to ask again.
Well, what about...
Can I wait here for Franta?
Can I wait here for Franta?
Why not? He ought to turn up any time soon.
Wait. I only took an hour. Franta only... Oh, good job we done it early. Look at that. Perfect.
So, Master Taylor, have you got...
Franta.
Greetings. I'd like to...
Surely you can wait a while. I have a customer here. Here you are. The finest fabric. Intricate work. You won't find the likes anywhere else in this town.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost. Thanks. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks. And you impatient fella, what was it you wanted?
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am. And who might you be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
I'll do the job.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
I have important news for the king. I want to see the king with my own eyes. I have important news for the king.
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it.
I like this.
So I have to be incognito.
I think this will work.
See?
I see.
Let's go.
All right then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Got Google, bro.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you. I promise.
You'd better not.
Silk
We're not ready yet, though, are we? Are we actually ready for it? Report for duty.
We're now open.
Save the game. Okay. Do I have to put this on now? Maybe. Right, H. Royal waiter. Did you have... You didn't have any shoes, really, did you? Royal waiter's coat. Beautiful, beautiful. And then let's get the royal waiter's hat. Beautiful. And then we'll just put on some shoes for you. Hang on. Working boots. Vagrant shoes. Master Huntsman's boots. We'll do the vagrant shoes, I suppose. And then maybe we should put some spectacles on. Or maybe not. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much. Maybe just Godwin's ring.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Right. I'm the new royal waiter.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He's sick, he's hurt, he's drunk, he's praying in the churches in the bars. He's sick.
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns, praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough. All right. At least you're here.
We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on.
So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
I'm happy to learn.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end.
Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz.
Allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarzhitz stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Stay in the background. Don't give anyone the wrong drink. Stay in the background.
So stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something.
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Huh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
I understand everything.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it. Right?
I know what I need. Wait for the city council to convene. I still need a moment. Okay,
I know everything I need to.
I was worried that it was going to do this, so that's why we're doing this
your
now.
Things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
I don't like that. Yeah, you're leaving all my stuff with Gutenberg City Council morning. I don't like that, man. All my stuff's there. I ain't got anything. Is this it? Okay, pouring wine. Orders. A guest will order wine, either Tokaji, white, or monastery, red, by calling out to you and raising their hand. If you're unsure, you can ask them to repeat their order. Pouring wine. On the table in the corner of the room, you'll find 2 pitchers of wine. Take the one that one of the guests wants to pour and walk to his table with the pitcher. The chat will activate the option to pour wine for him. After serving the guest, you can return the pitcher or wait to see if the next guest wants the same wine. Quality of service. Be careful not to let the guest wait too long or pour them a wine they didn't order. Repeated delays or mistakes won't be tolerated.
There are the pictures of wine.
White, red.
It's a joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from a full cup of monastery wine. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I apologise, sir.
I'm saying that the bandits...
Which one?
Red, the dry devil. Use that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon.
This is hilarious.
Where did they get them?
Sir?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely...
Trying to pay attention to the dialogue as well. Look at the dog in here.
You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is.
I fancy some
The dry
Takai.
devil is running
Refill,
free.
boy.
There are Raubricker
Some Takai,
everywhere
refill.
in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight?
I'm forbidden.
I'd like to oblige, but
The merciful
not
King
allowed.
Sigismund.
This is
providing us with
unbelievable.
protection, isn't he?
Der König and
Well done,
his
Joe.
army
Well done, Joe.
will not be here forever.
What's up? Pour me red Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed
Who was
to
it?
defend it with brooms?
You're right, Elvis.
Monastery wine
But
here.
where can we get the coin for better equipment?
Sir?
We can always confiscate
Nice,
the
well done.
property of the
Just
king
making sure I do it right.
Well, nicht wahr? Thank the
We
Lord.
are more than familiar with the Yemeni state of our armory. And the king is surely aware...
We're actually going to meet Sigismund, man.
If he waived some of the taxes...
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the
Look at bro staring me out.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Waiter, get me white.
Isn't it the same thing?
Waiter, get me white.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should
I'm
be.
forbidden, bro.
Current baths
Sorry,
of the
sir.
city fall far short
Orders from
of covering
above.
all the city's
This is
needs.
unbelievable.
We have another bathhouse here. On Hoppering.
My friend Adam from the baths in Hradek district told me.
More wine, Master Bailiff.
I have enough
Nonsense.
wine. Come
He's just
closer.
envious. Betty seized the opportunity, and people...
I'm
I
here.
need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Where can I find the goblet?
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it, understood?
So what?
You're shitting
Going to the
me.
baths is neither a civic duty nor a right. Have you for...
Oh,
The
God, I
Black
can't
Death.
save the game here.
A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless
Some
the
cup.
Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spend.
Got it.
Oh, did you find it?
I did it. Here it is.
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
No worries, mate. That's so cool.
A trifle. Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
This is so good.
Nonsense. Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nars's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his
Interesting
visit.
conversations
And
here.
As we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he
Hey,
wants,
waiter,
as long
pour
as he
me
does
some
no
monastery
damage.
wine.
Ulrich, what have you got to say
Monastery
about
Red, I'm on it, mate. Come here. Where are you?
I'm not sure.
You, sir?
I'm speaking about
Of course, sir. Here you go.
incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that.
Well,
Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard,
Why?
then we have a
I'd
good
like
reason
some
to
wine.
punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this
Yeah.
case, it
Oh, with the
really was
papa?
nothing.
Absolutely.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while
You there,
the king
lads.
is here.
A cup of
That's
bread.
true.
And don't you
Because
skimp
if we
on
don't
me.
do something about him, the king himself
Don't
will
you
put an
skimp on
end to
me.
him,
Who are
and
you?
soon.
Who are you? Let's have a look at you.
He puts an end to us first.
Sir?
Who do you think you are?
Wants to tell us.
If nothing happened,
Well,
there's
what's that
no
you're eating?
point
Some
in
chicken?
dwelling on it. Let's
Some
move
chicken you're
on.
eating there? So fascinating, man. Just
Things have got out of order in the town.
that people would actually like this used to happen. This kind of stuff used to happen, right? You'd have like these big tables and these
Not only
candle
barbaric,
chandeliers and
but also
oh
illegal.
gosh, it's so
If
cool.
we tolerate this,
I'd
the
like
rabble
some
in the city will
monastery
go
wine.
wild and do
Refill
whatever
my
they want.
cup, boy.
I suspect the
Monastery
gentleman from
wine.
the city's sword fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now run by the German Menhard.
Oh, that's hilarious. I know you, sir.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsooker. Vanish. You act like you've never been in a fight
Oblige him.
yourself.
As you wish.
And to accuse
Sir
a
Ulrich.
swordsmaster without a shred of proof. I want to see you again. We're not some old fishwives in the mouth.
So you will just leave it be?
Proven
Refill,
offences
sir.
are
Do you think I
punished
come to
by
the
the
council
bailiff.
just to guzzle
And that's
wine?
that.
Come here.
There are more pressing matters to deal with.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while,
I'll go get them.
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But why?
Because I'm bored, and because I told you. Get on with it.
Throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a bit,
Count how many figures have
soon be out
murals.
of customers.
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
anywhere like this.
The winged figures. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Oh my gosh! Do you know what? Do you know what? I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing this game. How many winged figures? Right. Okay, I was about to say 4. It's 24.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
Here are the gloves.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
There are 16, there are 24 of them, there are 32 of them.
I counted 24, sir.
And you counted correct. Good. Here you are, so you can
Google,
have a bit of fun in the evening too.
Why did you give me some question? Thank you, mate.
The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime...
I thought it was 4! I was counting just the 4 angels. I didn't... It's every ringed
the
figure.
monastery, and they are going to
Oh,
Mokarol
sorry.
mining city.
I think you said this.
Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going
Which
on?
one?
Tokai!
Are the
Why?
experts from far off supposed to
sir.
work in a city under siege?
Besides, I get the
You,
feeling
lad.
there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Don't know
Like,
if
for instance, that
Goes to
you
your
like
tavern
to have
almost
your
every day.
altar
Really?
there?
So what if I would?
You must
Hold
have
your
decent
horses,
wages
gentlemen.
to be able to visit the
That
best
space in
tavern
the
in
side
town
nave is
regularly.
mine.
Then hell freezes over, mein Freund. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me. You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this
so
council.
good. This
How
is
dare you.
so good.
I acquired my seat for the
Why?
services
I'd like
our
some
guild
white.
provided and
some
still
white.
provides to the crown.
Not a problem.
Well,
I could do this
I hope you're
all
not
day.
supplying
I'm not
equipment to
joking.
the army. If that's
This
all,
is
then they would be
hilarious.
defeated by that bunch of Deardowells from the alehouse on Hopring.
Oh, put some of that on the table.
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course.
I love, I love this so much.
Oh, this is news to me because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Okay.
Boy,
Looking,
I'd like some white.
some white. Oh, we've got a lot of people on the white. I prefer red wine personally, but fair enough. There you go, sir. There you go.
Thank you, waiter.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What is H?
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's going to tackle Rootard.
Here we go. We're about to see him. One entrance. Oh shit! How are they not gonna notice him? H, bow, bow H. Even the dog shook. Even the dog's like, this ain't good. Don't look at him, don't look at him.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
I wouldn't be saying that if you knew who we were. Not you, but everyone else.
This man of fight!
Just at that time at Rabor's Fortress. At that time at Rabor's Fortress. What's going on over here? Right, I see. Sorry. We're back. So we're with Godwin. So this is what's happening whilst Henry's doing that. I'm in a totally different, like...
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Do you know any of the guests?
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try.
Who's that Frenchman?
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
What's it like to be free?
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What are you going to do now?
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And dumber.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
We're going to see both sides of the war, right? So let's get to know the rabbi. Should we do that first? Here we go.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Kuttenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
We would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you here on business?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Nice.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzik Copula?
Yeah.
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
Hopefully you'll get to know each other better soon.
Or maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Copula, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other
That's Martin's son.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents.
Surely
and
not.
Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
Good health.
L'chaim.
Wow, so they're really supplying, they're giving them money. That's fascinating. So, can we save here? We can save, cool. Introduce yourself.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
I'm not looking for friends, pleasure is all mine.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron.
Yeah.
I knew right away we'd hit it off.
How did you end up in Malashov?
How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
Here's enlighten me. Here's the thing I have.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
I fought on the field of Kosovo. I fought in Nabakov. Oh my gosh, yeah. I fought in Nabakov. That was what? Wow.
The last time was at Nabakov.
Yeah.
And I'd be happy not to have to repeat it.
Ah, indeed. I have heard it was a very unequal fight.
That's a fact. No one was expecting von Bergau to turn up with that diabolical invention.
Diabolical, perhaps. But in my opinion, it shall be the future of warfare. Perhaps one day the generals will sit back drinking wine, while such devices shall wage war for them.
Do you reckon the defense of Kuttenberg would have gone better if you had them?
You said you were a poet?
You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Where have you been? How come we haven't heard of you? Where have you been?
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
How come we haven't heard of you?
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Interesting. Ziska. Got all these people, man. Hanish there. Oh my gosh.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health, and to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here? I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of... That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that? I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering. Is that so? Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
Okay. I don't have anything better to do anyway.
As it happens, I've got nothing better to do anyway. Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
Sigismund will be scared.
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the sooner. At a gallop.
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Why are you doing all this?
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
Right, what exactly should I do?
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
What if it doesn't work?
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome, because it would mean slow but certain defeat for all of us.
Okay, tell me more about these lords.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Bocek.
Bocek of Kunststadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Haman Alder?
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
And that's why we need him. Anna of Waldstein?
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a
male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her, and that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
Okay. Why me?
Why me, of old people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Drink.
Success to our plans.
I think we're getting near the point that the game starts. Because Henry is separate from Godwin right now. I think we're getting close to that point. Can we go to... Wait, can we have a look on the map? Where are we? Are we in Raborch? Okay. I bet it doesn't come out with any side missions, does it? No, it comes out with no side missions whatsoever. I'm actually not too happy with... Oh, is this Godwin's reputation? I really hope so. Better not be mine. All the side missions I've been doing. Journal. I love that he actually has like equipment and stuff. So good. It's so good. Look, even like evil, how good mead is brewed. Alright, let's go here and let's just see. So I've got to do all of this. Okay.
Nobody has the likes of these. Not it.
Right,
I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Ha, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well, we have a new guest. I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
Let's save the arguing for later.
We'll talk later and in private. Right now we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Man, his dad's not letting this go, is he? I wouldn't set foot if I had the choice.
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some backwater than have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to Older.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
Let's settle this peacefully.
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies. Take back your challenge, and we'll sort things out peacefully.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for violence. I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin, the second, as he desires, and then...
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a lesson.
Godwin, your family
from
sucks.
Christopher. By God's grace, I have at least one son I can be proud of.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing but shame. As always. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the outer courtyard, but quietly. We don't have to put on a show for the crowd.
After you.
Well, that's that. Now, where were we?
Shouldn't we rather...
No, Christopher will sort it out, you'll see?
Make room. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
I might be old, but I'm not written off.
You're no match for me!
Yeah, come on, Goblin, show him.
Enough! That will do.
Well,
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Why? Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
And still no luck.
And no luck again, eh? When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
I need to get him on our side.
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that. But it's time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
Oh, I'll tell you.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Let's go! Oh, I love this. Love this, man.
And that's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
Right.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
Aren't we on the same side? How can I convince you?
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Rutar.
I understand.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Liechtenstein. How about young Lord Kebon? Liechtenstein is
I
unmarried.
believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yivka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
How about young Lord
How
Kebon?
about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
He's young, but not inexperienced. You're right, he's not a good choice. Young, but not
He
inexperienced.
may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battle experience. And when he gets the estate that's his by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hannes lords over Rate and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Leipa have a good reputation, and Hannes can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
So you'll support our plan. I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
This is so good. Where is Hanush? Hanush!
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
He looks so good. He looks so good, man. Lord Capon is going to get married.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bochek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yidka.
Bochek of Kunstadt? The Bochek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard.
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it.
He's happy, he's happy.
So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Yes.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rate parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. And
Nice,
to your
Godwin.
parleying skills.
I reckon Hans is going to be pissed. Radzik, why do you look so? Why does Radzik? You good?
Take a
You look a bit sad.
A nightingale surrounded.
Sir Bochek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstadt.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers!
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yidka and the unhappy Lord Capon.
Here's to a good bargain.
I should probably have spoken to Hans. Poor Hans, man. Should we quickly speak? Where is Hans? Hans,
I've got
bro.
some good news and some bad news for you.
The bad news is there's hardly any females in this whole damned place. There's some old bat standing there with two young girls, but she watches over them like a mother hen. So at least tell me the good news.
You're getting married?
You're going to get married.
Good one. Is she at least pretty?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
You're really a barrel of laughs, Godwin. Wait till Hannah hears this. Now, enough nonsense. Let's have a drink to your health and my freedom.
No more drink for me. No more drink for me.
better slow down, or I won't live to see the morning.
Ah, what can one expect from a man of the cloth?
Oh no! Where do I go now? What's next? Get support from Anna. Where is Anna?
A few days without him damn near getting executed.
I'll go in.
Anna. Anna.
Those shenanigans of his have got to...
Can I talk to you, sir?
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this pack of conceited upstarts.
Young Lord Capon is 3 now. What do you think of Jobst? What have you got against the burgers here? No, let's just go. No, I'm trying to find where... Oh my gosh, Godwin. I have far too much to drink. Where's this Anna?
And that's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
Burgers, patricians, and... What's the hold up? Am I supposed
to... No idea. Have we got any, like, food? Oh, take it now. Oh, can't delay, no time to lose. But I'm getting more and more drunk.
Mind where you're going.
What? Right, so Anna is here. I just can't see Anna. I genuinely cannot see Anna. Anna's nowhere to be seen. What am I supposed to do? Oh no. Introduce
Sir
yourself.
Kunzlin, I haven't yet had the pleasure.
You're Godwin, aren't you? I've heard about you from Martin.
Oh dear.
Have no fear. I know Martin well, and I know he's prone to exaggeration. Anything I can do for you?
Will you support your plan? Do you know Anna of
I
Waldstein?
expect you know Lady Anna of Waldstein well.
Why wouldn't I? She's joined at the hip with my daughter Rosa.
I hope she doesn't feel unwelcome here. I've heard she's a bit of a thorn in the side for some of the gents here.
To her own relatives, certainly. But I'll tell you one thing. I knew her husband, Wenzel, and he married her out of love. Anna cared for him devotedly till the day he died. And it wasn't a quick death.
So it's not true what they say? That his demise was convenient for her?
Vile slander. People just can't forgive her for coming into a fortune as a young widow.
Right, let's just...
God be with you.
Oh, you're there.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
You know a lot, my lady. Have you noticed as well how Godwin, because he's drunk, the way that he does everything is totally different? It's really cool. You know a lot, my lady.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mum. You're well informed.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Then you've come to the right place. Who taught you that? Then you've come to the right place.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
Your wealth needs protection. Sigismund will not take revenge on a woman. Your wealth needs protection. Sigismund will not take revenge on a woman. You've got money, but you're wise as well.
Not only your money we're interested in, you're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
You have powerful enemies. What do the documents say?
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
What about the fake papers?
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
You have powerful enemies.
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband, and the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
You want me to rob an ally?
I'm supposed to rob an ally?
Harman Alder was given the documents to deliver to the council. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them, so he won't even notice the difference.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard.
That's what I was
Bring
waiting
them
for.
to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorin's groom has eyes everywhere.
Okay, well, go and speak to him. Say less. Say less, my lady. It's done. I feel sorry for Hans. Just married him off without even telling. And I feel sorry for Hanish because I just said, yep, by the way, I'm doing this. Bro's coming in, watch. I'll see you, bro.
What's that? Huh. Strange. Hey, you! What are you doing here? No one's allowed in here.
Shut up, servant. This is my home. I'm waiting for you, sinner.
I'm waiting here for you.
Oh, how's that?
I've been watching you for a while, and I have a feeling you do well to talk a little. In conspectu Dei.
Who in God's name are you?
In God's name indeed. I'm a priest, and I know a wretched sinner when I see one.
Is it that obvious? Christ above.
Don't blaspheme. It'll help you more to confess.
And in the morning, when I met him, I swore I never laid eyes on his daughter, even though my back was scratched raw from our roll in the hay.
That's a mortal sin. Lying with a woman that you're not joined with in holy matrimony. And then lying about it too. That's already 2 commandments broken for the price of 1.
I'll go to hell for that, won't I?
You won't. As long as you repent. Be contrite. Fast and pray. 10 Our Fathers. Ego te absolvo.
I'll start right away. Thank you, Father.
That's hilarious. Leave me to it, bitch. Okay. Switch papers. Done. I didn't realise it was going to be that easy as well. Right. I don't know why it's not showing on the map.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Lady, with all the clamour going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Nice.
Noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
Oh, gosh. Sorry, I've already had far too much to drink.
I'd like to. But I'm afraid I've had more than my fill already. I wouldn't want to cause a scandal.
Wise. No matter, I shall drink a toast alone. But to your health.
Oh, I know. I couldn't help it though. I'm so drunk.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where
Look
you
at this
least
bugging
expect
out.
them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstad will support our cause.
Both of them? Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
Right, here we go. We have a plan.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plan.
Sorry, I know Hans is going to be so pissed.
Wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army?
Oh,
Wasn't
shut
it made
up, mate.
clear at the
You're
meeting
winding me
that
up.
No one wants to take the risk.
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas. We stand with Lord Ruthard.
Hey! That's not enough. The houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite.
Yeah, I know you'd be there, Hannes. I know you'd be there, Hannes. I know you'd be there, Hannes.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Lord Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Hans is looking
worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Hey! Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that's hilarious. Poor Hans. That's crazy, man. Oh, I feel sorry. I do feel sorry for him. Meanwhile, at Gutenberg City Hall, shit. Here we go. Gosh, things are tensed up in here, man.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylanders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
Oh,
Sire,
shit.
that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks.
But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets, and let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else.
Shit, man.
The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Margaret, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly, we have had enough false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he is not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks will give you. We have concerns. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas reign brought us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace, at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good. To your health.
Bro, this is insane.
Your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the
I
biggest...
can't move.
We're working on it. While the council was meeting,
I can't move.
and his men set out for Rabosh. Aldarin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Oderlin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer.
For the king, red wine.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly. If Rabosh falls,
Please.
others will follow.
I think for
There we go.
Yagov's little
I'm so lucky.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some
I'm so lucky there.
for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory.
Imagine
And
how
you,
hard
boy,
this must be for
will
Henry
you
right
drink
now.
with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Later that evening at Rabosh Fortress. Okay. Back with Godwin and stuff. We're back with Godwin. Talk to Liechtenstein, celebrate with the guests, preach.
Fuck them, then die.
Alright.
How would you like a wine, Shilai?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
Can also let you knows what's good.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels! Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
Let's celebrate with the guests. Absolutely. Who's this? John? What do you need?
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend.
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows. Touching. Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
I'm too old for that. Maybe.
Maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink. We've run dry. Fuck.
I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Oh man, how can I leave this here when we're... Oh gosh, it's how drunk we are, man.
Until then, Sigismund I love my initials.
Both all right. Sorry, mate, but you're right about Sigismund.
We were playing this. What did he say it was? Where did you say it was? Celebrate with the guests is optional. Find a jug of wine. For the jugs,
Greetings, friend.
G'day. G'day.
I'm with business here, without any ulterior motives. I am far too old for some sentimental relationship.
You're amusing.
maybe it's over here.
And we're not talking about a horse, but a cock.
Can't see
You
anything.
don't have to admit I'm right.
Take the white, take the red. I think it might be these.
The red will be good, I hope.
It's got to be this, right?
Now there's a
Oh,
piece of
sorry, I
horse
just-
for you, Rootard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the
Fuck,
hell do
man.
you leave it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Oh no!
That's Peter of Pisac.
I thought that's why.
Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Oh, sorry, guys. Who is it?
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Who the fuck is that? Von Bergov! Oh my god!
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
I'm so pissed I haven't got my thing, man. I'm so sorry. I thought we'd done it, man. Oh my gosh, I bet I missed out on so much stuff. I've missed out on so much stuff. I'm fucking pissed. What was the recent save after that? Find a jug of wine. Load this shit back up. Load this shit back up. That is crazy. But we need to do the stuff. I can't, man. Just in case I miss out on something. Oh, that looks insane, but I just can't, man. Right, let's actually do this again. So. Let's find. So what is that? Right, B is celebrate with the guests. Right, okay, he wants me to find that jug of wine, so let's go celebrate with the guests. Okay, let's do this the way it should be done. Dry Devil, let's talk to Dry Devil.
Having a good time? It's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is. Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth the same. I'd rather have a game of dice. Or a good punch-up.
Come and play then? Don't start any brawls. Come and play then? Come and play
Let's
then.
have a game then. But for what? For a coin? What else?
I'll bet 10 groschen.
10 groschen of my worldly wealth then. Quite rightly. Honour your vow of poverty and turn out your purse.
Don't know how this is going to go, but we'll just play it for the... Oh my gosh, bro. I can't even see. Okay, luckily it tells me. Okay, so what have we got? We got 6, 6. Have we got 2? Right, we got a... Hang on, wait. What we're doing, hang on. Hang on, we got 1, 2, 3. Right, score and continue. Two, 6, 6, 6, 6. Unreal. Score and pass. See, I wouldn't want to miss out on this. This is better. This is more like it. 750 straight away. You joking? How have you done that then, Dry Devil? How have you done that? 6, 6, 6, 1. 1400. Oh my gosh, watch him win. For goodness sake, man. Well, like, come on. Oh, fair enough, you've won. 1400 as well. Come on. What have we got? Sorry guys, it's really weird not seeing everything, so let's do a 5. Go and continue, come on man. And another 5, and score and pass, 1500, we win.
Want to roll some dice? Sure.
Oh no, we've done it, we've done it. No, we've done it, man. No, we've done it, man. Fuck's sake, man. No, give up. We're done. We've done it. We're not playing again, bro. We've done it. Let's go over and talk to you.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
Ah, but there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
But deal with him yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
Have you ever thought about getting married?
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Now let's go get the jug. I don't think there's anything else, is there? No. Find the jug of wine. And the jug of wine is through here, down here, get the red, and we'll watch that play out again, because that's fucking crazy that just happened.
The red will be good, I hope.
I actually cannot believe that happened. But I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss out on anything special. This is crazy. We gotta watch this again.
There's a piece of horseman.
Von Burgo, man.
Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn
Like, who
bull.
is surviving this attack? They're all drunk.
There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
There's some horsemen right outside your
Peter of
fortress.
Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Who is surviving this attack? Bro, shut the doors. Quick. I feel like I've seen now. I'll see what happens. Pull up the gate.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Oh, that is awful. Well done for the guards being on top, though.
Hey, intruders!
Well done for that guard
Enemies at the gates!
on the watch. Well done for that guard on the watch.
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Seize the nobles, kill the rest. That they want the nobles. Just to seize them, they don't even want to... They're taking them as well.
Holy shit.
Bro, get me involved. Get me in here now. Goblin, we've got stuff to do. Am I fighting drunk? No, we're not.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
What a... Come on, boys. Nice work. Nice. Nice. He's still alive. Nice. Bro, this is crazy. Nice one. Nice, man. Have they taken them all? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? Is that Hans? Is that Henry? It's Henry. It's gotta be Henry. This is crazy. Look, I've got... Oh my gosh, go and help your friends. Have I gotten the right armor? Get that armor on right now. Get in here. Right. Let's go, boys. We got a goat here now. Come on, bitch. Yep.
Leave him alone! For God's will! Die! Won't let me!
What sort of scream is that?
No chance!
Bro, do something. I'm getting bored, bro. Do something.
For God's
blood will die!
Right, you done?
Now I'll show you!
I feel quite hungry!
Nice work. Get in.
There's no escape!
Come on, bitch. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going to? I'm right here.
For glory!
Come on, get in here, boys. Nice. Imagine saying mercy, like. Let's go, Hans! What happened?
That was a close shave.
Are they got all of the nobles?
Fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard.
Oh.
And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Jobst long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go?
Where did they go?
Yeah, we knew this was going to happen, right? At the mill.
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan. But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while. Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
What's the matter, Godwin?
What happened, Godwin?
His
Who
father.
died?
Anna of Waldstein.
Oh, Anna.
She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest in peace.
Oh, no.
You were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother. But only almost. Good luck.
What do you mean, almost?
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. For nothing.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I wouldn't give up on the fucker either. We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghow took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
They only wanted Odorin. Markvart even bragged about it. I knew, but I couldn't do anything about it. They only wanted
He
Odorin.
wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, and he'll hang the lords.
What can we do now?
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey. Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The Jews of Kuttenberg are in danger.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews. Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
Guard the walls
even
until
spare
morning.
the animals.
If anyone shows up, I want to know
My
about it.
temper
I'll be with
lost his
Christopher.
life too. They put enough arrows in him to knock down 3 like him.
What about your horse?
I don't know. I saw him
I mean,
bolting out the gate.
what the actual fuck, bro? Let's just quickly.
Someone set his blade.
Let's just talk to. Whoever we can right now. Right.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
But now it surprised even the king. No one could have seen it coming, not even you.
Even a man like you can't know everything. At least you're all alive.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out how to help them.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
That's what we found out, right?
We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
Right.
Finds out about this. We have to take care of young Sir Christopher.
We'll just do this and then we'll leave it there. I think
Young Sir Christopher not come here.
You need.
it will be a
Sam,
continuation.
I need
this
to
one.
have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes 2 of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did he talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I'll tell you about him some other time.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Zera?
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Let's not waste time then, I guess.
Let's not waste time.
This is a massive quest, guys. Wow, I genuinely wasn't expecting it to be this big of a quest.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Is that a good idea?
Do you think that's a good idea? No offense, sir, but you're no great warrior.
I'm not. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait, either.
All right, then.
All right, respect.
Let's go.
I don't know what's going to happen, man. Get on the wagon. Get on a wagon to Kuttenberg. Like, what's going to happen?
Hamish, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got healed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Reassure Samuel.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me.
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Ask questions?
Samuel, what was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while.
All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more, if we can get there in time.
You better hurry up.
And we better hurry up.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
Oh. What? What, does it want us to do it? Oh my gosh. I didn't realise we were that far. My bad. Okay. What, you want me to... That was weird. Really weird. Don't know what happened there. It just took me to the map. I don't think it was supposed to take me to the map.
Can't we really go any faster?
Just hold on tight back there.
This is what it should have done. Right. So basically, every time I tried to talk to them, it was bugging out at that point. So I've had to just do it faster. We know what they say, but we've had to just speed it across. Otherwise, it won't work. And I think it's going to get to a point where you have to... I don't know if there's more dialogue. I don't think there is, though, because he sort of says it like, okay, there's nothing. So let's just get here and save these people.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
Underground thing.
Go through, shall we?
Yeah.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
I've been through it so many times. It's fun. I've been through this so many times. I've been doing a lot of side missions.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happier if we could do without it.
We all would, lad. But we have to decide as punishment for our many sins.
Our sins?
You killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up and put him up. My horse is getting numb.
I heard something.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Save this. After this, we will go and do probably some side missions, because this is a big section now. I'm saying that there's not many side missions to do.
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck.
We'll see you up there. This way, Henry.
Right, let's go, John.
Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Express concern.
Do you think we're going to make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I don't know.
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time.
Oh. Right, set the game. Well, actually, no, don't set the game. Don't set the game.
Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I hear someone up there.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
Sorry, lass.
Bro, they've wiped him out.
I'm damn thirsty.
I still don't see what's...
Get your dagger. Get your dagger out. Excuse me, sir. I know you're sitting there, but right now I don't have my dagger out, and I just need to.
Kiss my ass then.
And unfortunately for you, sir, you don't deserve a knockout. You deserve exactly what you just got.
That ain't a good idea. I knew a bloke who tried that.
And what happened to him?
I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him the peace of his mind, but never saw him come out.
Search the whole place, they say. Bring any important-looking documents. How the fuck should I know what an important document...
Don't look like no spies.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
For glory!
Come on, bro. Prick. Where is he?
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them.
Nice,
But there are
nice.
more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them.
Is your mother all
What
right?
about your mother? Is she alright?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
I'm sorry about your friends.
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Amardes. This Eric is really pissing me off.
Yeah.
I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
There'll be
feel
plenty
you
of
on
time for
that.
that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
Alright, John. Stay safe. Save the game. Let's go. Oh shit, man. It's all kicking off.
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have head blade.
We have to get to the shul first.
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mommy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
How do I get in here? There.
Oh, Himmel! What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
I'm Martin's son.
My name is Henry. Do you remember Martin, the blacksmith?
Of course I do.
I'm his son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyard. Follow me.
This is so intense. This is horrible. Get your sword out.
They're shooting at us! From the rampart! Get rid of them!
Hurry! Run away! I knew they would.
Is there a ladder?
I can't see him.
Somebody help us! Hill! Help us!
Fuck! I can't get a shot in.
Hill! Help us! Hill! Help us!
Let me just try and shoot him then.
Somebody help us!
Back for us, fucker!
Bro. Do I actually have to shoot these guys down? Okay, that's fine. Let me just,
Fuck!
No. Where's your...
I can't see him!
Leave us alone!
Come on, load that bad boy up.
Somebody help us!
Nice.
Fuck! I can't get a shot in.
Well, even the roosters are kicking off.
I can't aim
You're so
like
lucky.
this, damn it!
Help us!
Nice.
We have to keep going. For the yards. Somebody help us.
Oh my gosh.
That is you to the left. Can you help them?
What are you doing? Bro, move out of the way!
Give me a moment to recover.
Right, done. Get back up, get back up. Why are you running off without me?
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Okay.
We're gonna gut you, you whole son! Bleeding like a star! You don't get me! Is that all you got there? Wounded! Come on!
Mommy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, my king?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go.
Bro. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Like, this is just mass slaughter. This is crazy. Respect.
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
You hear the Scallops theme coming in there? Martin's theme.
Go inside. Quick.
Yeah, we can face them off.
To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
Oh, it's just, oh man, it's so sick.
There they are.
It's time. It's time.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
Bro, give me Eric now. I will happily slice his neck. It's not an issue. Give me him now. How
him alive! No, you don't.
Come right now.
Fancy move!
Who's next? Who's next?
Get me! For God's will, dodge!
Another one done.
For God's will, dodge!
Nice. Nice. Who's next? Nice. Oh, you're there. Oh, bro, you're only... God, you look like 16 years of age.
No mercy!
It's a shame, because now I'm gonna have to finish you off. That was brutal.
You won't get me. I'll crucify you!
Brutal. You? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh.
Come on! Everyone's inside!
Go!
Henry, come on!
Dry Devil as well, come on! Come on, bro! He's gonna kill him! How? I'm worried about those other main missions, the ones where I've got to get stuff, get the people for Dry Devil. I'm worried that maybe that's not going to happen now.
Got more of me.
Oh, he's got to burn it all. Oh, that's got to be hard. That's got to be hard.
Let's go. It's this way.
That is brutal.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
There's nothing we can do now. Don't worry. Even if that happens, we'll be able to find a way. Yes.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help? Do to help?
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy, have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well, all right then. How is Martin actually?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh,
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma. Oh. They both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin?
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlock of schlock.
Why did he leave you?
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoreisa, forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other, until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Was Martin not looking for you?
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin. But he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
Did you marry someone
What
else?
about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow, so I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
Did you ever go looking for Martin?
And did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of someone. That was the most important thing.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended.
Step bros.
What are your plans
Step
now?
bros.
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
It's crazy.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sigismund.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Just wow. I mean, what a quest we ended up going off at. So, Lion's Den, consult with Ziska on the next steps to take. What I need to do is quickly go to the map. This has been a massive, massive, massive episode. We need to go here because we haven't done this. We need to talk to the butcher's wife in, is it Pistoki? Shistoki, isn't it? Shistoki. We need to go there and we need to talk to that. That's what originally we was going to do on this episode. We was going to do all of that. And then I panicked with that meeting thing. So we're now going to, on the next episode, we'll do the Devil's Den stuff. We'll do the Devil's Pack stuff. Get that done. Do some side missions. Continue with the main quest. That's the plan. So, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know this is a big one, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give the video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, join the community, and yeah, I'll see you all for the next one, where we will continue to get immersed. I'll see you then.